Well, in entertainment news, Cardi B, it's been reported that she has filed for divorce from Offset after 3 years of marriage. Now, we knew they had some problems, a long while ago when they had, cheating rumors come out. Different, women said things about Offset. Now, in October 2017, they say Offset got on his knee at the Philly Powerhouse concert, and Cardi accepted the ring right then and there. Okay. But it turned out they had been married a month at that point, because they did it secretly. Right. So then, as they got married, XYZ, eventually they had their daughter Culture. But then, a few years ago, when the cheating, rumors came out, Offset was trying to get back in good graces with Cardi, going up in her concert, doing everything that he's trying to do to get her back. Well, then there was more cheating rumors again. So I guess Cardi said, F this, I'm not being with this dude no more. I'm filing for divorce. So she filed for divorce in Georgia, okay, and indicating that she's seeking a dissolution of marriage, and she is the plaintiff. So she filed for divorce against him, and they said that according to the court documents that she's seeking a primary physical custody as well as legal custody of their 2-year-old daughter, Culture. She also wants Offset to pay child support, but they don't know how much right now. And saying no word on spousal support. Now, they only been married 3 years. She's not going to get spousal support. No. I mean, you got to be in some stage minimum married 5 years to get spousal support. So, but what does she want spousal support for? I mean, you worth $24 million. But we'll get to the money later, okay? So, they say they also made it clear in her documents that they're currently separated and there's no prospects for reconciliation. Now, they said she is adamant that she wants Offset to be ordered to pay all her legal expenses, which I think is the dumbest thing in this country. Why when somebody filed, you the one when file something on somebody else, and why do you want the court to make that person you filed on pay for your crap? And then Cardi, now come on, you worth $24 million. Come on, really? But anyway, and this the twister to this whole story. There's no prenuptial agreement between the two. But it makes sense to me. Due to both of their backgrounds, it makes plenty of sense. So what Cardi's asking is for a equitable division of all marital assets, meaning 50-50. Now let's get to the money. Cardi B is estimated net worth $24 million. Offset, they say he's estimated net worth is $16 million. So they're going to put all that together in court, and then they're going to split that down the middle. They're going to look at the different properties, whoever bought what. They got one or two things. Either she can have that, he can have that, or they could just sell it, split the proceeds. That's usually how it's going to go. Cardi B is definitely going to lose half of her money, and also Offset too, but he's going to gain more out of this divorce than she will. She's going to take a loss. Yes, she's going to get, but she may kind of even out, because if you take $12 million away from her, give her about $8 million. Yeah, she's going to take a loss. She's going to take a $4 million loss, and Offset is going to gain out this particular divorce, right? He's going to gain. He's going to get back more money than, so he's coming out a winner out of this one based off of doing 50-50 split. But outside of all that court thing, listen, divorce is hard. And I always say divorce is the hardest on children. See, adults, you can move on, get somebody else. But with children, that's their parent. Cardi B is Culture's mom. Offset is Culture's dad. They can't get another parent, okay? No matter who you replace them with, you can get the best stepmom in the world, the best stepdad in the world. At the end of the day, biologically, that's not their dad, or that's not their mom. They just call it what it is. They never can be replaced. But, Cardi, Cardi. And this is a good lesson learned, not for Cardi, but for women in general who follow Cardi B and listens to her, and you all singing WAP and all of that, and y'all love that song. Okay. The one line I always say that bothered me in that song, outside of what it says, was you say you don't cook, you don't clean, you got a ring. Well, for me, I can't be with no woman that don't cook. Sorry, I can't do it. Because what if we don't have no money and we don't have money to pay no chefs right now? Or we in a pandemic, right? And you remember nobody could go around nobody. Chefs couldn't go to nobody's house. You had to actually go to the grocery store and make food. And then you seen all the ones who couldn't cook. They was all asking people, how do you make rice? How do you do this? Because they didn't know what to do because they couldn't go to the freaking restaurant unless somebody else made something for them. I tell any man that. Don't you give no woman that can't cook. And for sure don't give no woman that can't clean nothing. Why you want a woman like that? I'm just like I say, I'm old school, so I'm going to say it like that. I don't care if you don't like it. You already know how I am. I'm Uncle Phil at this point. I can tell you all that. It's a prerequisite with me. I would not be with no woman that if she can't clean, it ain't gonna work. Cause I remember one time I went to this one woman house when I was single, and she was cool and everything. I went into her house. I'm like, what the hell is this? Stuff all on the floor. I said, oh no, cause I never kept my house that way. Being a single man, I made sure my house was clean, bathroom clean, swept, mop, vacuum, had a house smelling good. So much so that I was asked, they say, hey, who decorated your house? They say, a lady live here with you or something? Like, no, I did it myself because I like nice things. It's just as a grown man. Just because you're a man don't mean you got to be dirty. I was raised like that. Even if you're poor and don't have anything, I was always told, be neat, be clean. You can wash the same shirt every day. At least make sure it's clean. If all you got is one shirt to wear, one pair of pants to wear. So there's no excuse not to be clean. So all that not cleaning the house thing, that wouldn't work with me either. Okay. So you have literally relegated yourself to your WAP, right? When you relegate yourself or telling women or to relegate themselves to a WAP, you relegate yourself to nothing. Because when you should have elevated yourself based on certain things, I wouldn't lower myself down here. See, when you get to certain points of success, you got to kind of start going with your success. Because see, one issue that I see with Cardi is, I know she tried to keep it real, and I get it, and I appreciate that when people do that, when they get a certain amount of money, they want to keep it real. But you're not on the stripper pole no more, sis. So you need to act like you're not on the stripper pole. You need to be, a little bit more smart in your business. And I would say you wasn't, based on these court documents here. You wasn't smart on your business. Coming into the situation, you already kind of had your career going. So, you get what I'm saying? Now you got way past Offset, and now you about to lose out in a divorce. Well, it happens to men every day. So, hey, that's the law, right? That's the law they champion. But a woman is more to a woman than her WAP, okay? You have, as a woman, you have to stand out way more than the next woman. If you relegate yourself to a WAP, look at Cardi B. Her WAP didn't stop Offset from cheating. Another thing, a baby won't keep no man either. That's two things. That's two mistakes a lot of women think. A baby gonna keep a man and her WAP gonna keep a man. No, because they got a woman right down the street that got just what you got. So don't sit up there and think you just so special. Cardi got all this plastic surgery and all of that, and she's made up. A lot of times them guys like him don't even make go fool with somebody else, don't even have all that. You get what I'm saying? Then men, we are very simple. I mean, like women think we're complex. We're not complex. We're very simple. But the thing is about men and what women don't understand, because we're very simple, it doesn't take a whole lot to really keep us, but you got to stand out. Having a WAP is not standing out. It's not. And when you get involved in a relationship, even to the point of marriage, you need to find out if that dude is done or she's done running the streets. Because see, me personally, I'm just thinking about everything they got going on. It's dumb to go cheat. It's dumb to even be going through all this. Like, y'all together, you guys are making your money. You guys are building your family. You got your little girl. Why are you out there doing anything? But at the same time, I always said that I don't think he respect her like that, because it's another thing. It ain't no way a man that loves you is going to be cool with his wife doing all the crap she was doing in that WAP video. No, it ain't no way. She's done more being married to him, in my opinion, than she did prior to being married to him. I'm like, any man that loves his wife don't want every man, out there looking, and like I said, well, Cardi was a stripper. Everybody's seeing her. The moment she with you, them days are done. If anybody gonna be looking at you, it's gonna be me. It's not gonna be the world. You're not gonna be showing all the crevices or the crack of your behind to everybody. And you with me, because how I take it is who you advertising for. Because it seems like you're advertising for somebody. Or it's just my job, it's just No, we can do something else. You can do your music without doing it like that. So don't give me that. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew something just wasn't up with him just on a good day. Because any man that let his wife show herself like that, down the line, it's going to be an entanglement. As the situation with Ice-T, remember? His wife showing herself, and all of a sudden now she was in entanglement. And after that, you don't see her showing herself no more, do you? You don't see no Coco showing herself nowhere. So if your woman want to advertise herself like that, men, you got a girlfriend and she's still on Instagram taking all these pictures showing her breast and her butt and, well, I'm with my girls. Who you advertising for? You got a man now. I'm just telling that to the fellas. Don't let her say, well, it's my body. I'll have to show it. You can't. You're right. Your body, you show whatever you want. But I'm not going to be around. Show what you want on your Instagram. Do you? Because if you're advertising for another man, then I would say another man. You open to another man. But with that being said, I hope they can work that out. The situation with their divorce. For the sake of that child. I don't really care about them. I'm talking about that child. That child need a mom. That child need a dad. Okay? And, you know, how I've been feeling about the situation. You know, Cardi does not set a good example for culture. Because do you want culture growing up doing what you're doing? I guarantee you by the time culture get a teenager, Cardi not going to want her doing nothing she was doing. I promise you, she's not going to want that. She's going to look back and say, man, why did I do that? She's going to think about that later on in life. She don't want her daughter to be like that. She's like, look, I provided all this for you so you don't have to go the route I'm going. You get what I'm saying? But it's just a lot of things that just to think about, you know. So I would say, ladies, WAP don't keep a man, baby don't keep a man. Stand out. Make sure you're different than all the rest of them. Yeah, everybody may have a WAP or whatever, or whoever else got it, but what makes you different? What makes you be like this man say, man, I got to have this woman in my life because, you know, it's not that many out there like her. She's rare. I got to have her. Because you get what I'm saying? Because you can have a WAP and be rare at the same time. That really is going to make you stand out and will keep your man at home. Because Offset wasn't pleased with all the WAP and all the plastic surgery and everything else she's done to herself. They didn't keep it. It is what it is on this one. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with Cardi B filing for divorce. And, you know, we definitely want to keep up with this story to find out how it's going to work on the court documents. Because I know from personal experience, divorce can get ugly. And I really hope they'd be adult with the situation. Just work it out, you know, and dissolve this, you know, very peacefully.